Welcome back to Morrowind Game of the Year Edition, and today we're going to have a special episode here, and it's going to be for the Thrisk Mead Hall. We're going to do the Thrisk Mead Hall quest, which is going to allow us to see the Udyrfrykte in the Morrowind game. So this will be the first time we've been inside Thrisk, so if you haven't seen it, the Mead Hall has been destroyed or attacked by something, and we need to figure out what. Now we are going to loot these fellas. One of them has something on them. Nordic mace. I'm not gonna loot any of the weapons or nothing. I'm only looking for the actual rares here. Enrich the Unworthy's key. We'll take that. Alright. Is that all of them? Surely not. No, right there. Okay, so you can see his boots are magical. Scourger Wolfrunner. Paws of the Wolfrunner. So it has a constant effect for speed and athletics, and we're going to take those. And if you come in here to do these quests, be sure you loot this stuff, because anything you want, because if you don't, it will be gone after you start the actual quest. So let's talk to Miss Snowsong here. He came to the mead hall and killed everyone he could. There was no warning. My clan fought bravely, but there were no match. I ran arrows upon the beast, and finally drove him off, but he'll be back. It all happened so quickly. We were just standing here, enjoying our mead and the warmth of the fire, when he struck. Never have I seen a creature so savage. If I didn't know better, I'd say the monster that did this was the Udyrfrykte. But how could that be? Alright, let's see, the Udyrfrykte. The Udyrfrykte is a remorseless monster with a taste for human flesh. According to legend, he has been sealed within its lair for centuries. The entrance is on the shore of Lake Plajalding, but it's covered with ice. How could he have escaped? Why now? Wait, the strange fire on the lake. You must have seen it. I do not know what the sorcery has caused. What sorcery caused that fell flame, but it must have melted the ice. If it's true, the Udyrfrykte is free to walk the lands. Flame incarnate. The beast must be stopped. Let's see, beast. You're no stranger to combat, Flame Incarnate. I see that in your eyes. Do you have the power to slay the beast? Do you have the courage? Scourger Wolfrunner was the last chieftain of Thrisk. He took possession of the hall when he slew Gris the Yellow and placed his head on the pedestal. But now Soldier is dead, and Thrisk has no chieftain. If you can kill the Udyrfrykte and claim some kind of battle trophy, you might be found worthy to rule over Thrisk. What say you? Will you slay the Udyrfrykte? Yeah, I will kill the Udyrfrykte and claim the chieftain's throne of Thrisk. Your words honor me and my fallen comrades. The Udyrfrykte makes his lair in the ice cave that runs beneath Thrisk. The entrance is located on the shores of Lake Plajalding, just to the west of here. I'm sure you'll find the creature there, licking his wounds. If you can manage to slay the Udyrfrykte, make sure you claim some part of the beast as a trophy. Bring that trophy back to me, and I will name you Chieftain of Thrisk, for that is our way. Go now, and good hunting. Alright, so we got a couple of journal entries here. Be very careful as to not show the journal entry here, because at this point I have beat the game, and that means all 3 main quests, and I would prefer not to spoil for anyone, so I will cut out anything that might expose some of that, including the previous page of this book. So this says, Snowsong asked me to slay the Udyrfrykte, and I agree. I can probably find the beast in his lair. The entrance is on the eastern shore of Lake Plajalding, just to the west of Thrisk. If I can slay the Udyrfrykte, I should claim some kind of trophy from the body, and if I bring the trophy back to Snowsong, I may be named Chieftain of Thrisk. Alright, so we're going to go and kill the Udyrfrykte, which if you've played Skyrim, you know there's an Udyrfrykte in Skyrim as well. And like I said, be sure you loot anything in here that you want to keep, like the boots of Wolfrunner and things like that. But otherwise, we're going to go out here and go down and beat the Udyrfrykte. Now, also, you may see some items that I have dropped just so they wouldn't be in my inventory, because I do not want to accidentally run over them or show them. But you can continue watching if you would like to figure out what those items are. Now, from the west of Thrisk, it's just straight down the hill, and right here is the lair of the Udyrfrykte. So let's go on in. We're going to use our Fang as well, and we're going to have to use some laser eyes too. Good old throwback magic. Now let's see what we can find down here. And I can see the beast right there. Let's go in here. And there's the Udyrfrykte. It's green eyes. It's got some arrows out of its back. Very nice touch. It's got a human leg as a weapon. The Udyrfrykte. I have slain the Udyrfrykte. I should claim a part of the beast as a battle trophy and bring it to Snowsong at Thrisk. Severed Nord leg and the heart of the Udyrfrykte. So we're going to take the heart as our trophy, and we're going to take this severed leg. Now the severed leg is actually an equipable weapon, so the that's what we are doing this quest for, actually, is the severed leg. Because it's a unique item that you can only get by doing this specific quest. But that is the main draw to this quest if you want to use a severed Nord leg as a weapon. And we can see there's plenty of corpses here, most likely of Nords. Poison arrow will take. Restore health. Quality restore health. Standard and gold. What's in the chest? Lock level 50. Alright. Mail gauntlet, which is good. Take that. And we just have a bunch of skeletons around with some Nordic weapons. So this Nordic mail helm, broadsword. Put our leg back on. Why not? Alright, and that concludes part of this mission. We are going to finish. I am going to finish this mission completely, so no worries there. This is also going to take us back to Rothman's Barrow in this quest, but that's not until after I turn back in the heart of the Udyrfrykte. Alright, looks like the Thrisk Hall is boarded up. Alright, well, we're gonna become the chieftain, so I'm sorry, Flame Incarnate, but none may enter the mead hall while you hold the heart of the Udyrfrykte. Can this be? You have slain the fell beast. By the gods, you truly are a warrior worthy of song. Give me the heart. Give the heart to me. Then I will make ready the mead hall, and when the debris of battle has been cleared, the heart of the Udyrfrykte will be placed on the pedestal of Thrisk. There is but one more task you must complete before being named chieftain. Alright, so what's the one more task. You must go to the mountains and find the Barrow of Rothman the Red, the first chieftain of Thrisk. One may only be named chieftain of the Mead Hall if Rothman's spirit approves. Inside the Barrow is Rothman's great axe. Lay your hands on this weapon and utter your intention to rule over Thrisk. If you are found worthy, Rothman will grant his blessings. Now go, seek Rothman's Barrow at the Eye of the Wolf. While you're away, I will see to the repairs of the Mead Hall. Alright, so we're going to return to Rothman's Barrow, and let's see, how can I do this? Which, you know, is up here on top of that mountain. So we're going to go back over there real quick and touch his axe. And then we will return to Thrisk, which, now that I think about it, let's go over here and mark so we don't have to run all the way back. Like I said, I am complete. I have completed the game, so I'm not too worried about having a mark set out here in the middle of Thrisk. So, not that that's a bad mark to have anyways, but... Now, let's go all the way over to Rothman's Barrow. So Rothman's Barrow is roughly south of Castle Karstag, so now that we're there, we're at Rothman's Bane. And if you remember, the Eye of the Wolf is, if you are flying high above, you can see the wolf in the rocks, and there's the eye. Alright, in Rothman's Barrow. Now, if you haven't been here before like I have, there is a password you must input to get in here. And that password is the name of the wolf who killed Rothman. We have Draugr to kill. And it sounds like we got a skeleton as well. There we go. So here's his axe. All we have to do is touch it. You grasp the mighty axe of Rothman and utter your intention to rule over Thrisk. In answer of approval, Rothman grants his blessing. Alright, so let's see what his blessing is. Sanctuary for 5 points, and Frost Shield for 5 points, which is not bad, in all honesty. So, let's get on back to Thrisk now. All we have to do is recall, because we set that that mark, and you can get the star room here if you haven't already. So be sure you bring your ancient pickaxe, which I already have, so can't get it again. Well, I don't have the ancient pickaxe on me either, but so now I got these a ton of extra enchantments all over me. But we have done it, and we've gotten Rothman's blessing, so Snow Song, we'll just talk to her again. I know that Rothman has granted you his blessing, for I could feel it in the air. The heart of the Udyrfrykte has been placed on the pedestal for all to see. You, Nomad, are the new chieftain of Thrisk. Ruling the Mead Hall is great work, and I understand you may have business elsewhere. I offer to serve as your advisor and second in command, and will oversee the Mead Hall's affairs in your absence. Now, do we have any Mead Hall business to discuss, or maybe you'd like to relax in your quarters?
All hail the Chieftain of Thrisk,
So,
Slayer of the Udyrfrykte. May the mead flow forever.
alright. I laid my hands on Rothman's great axe and uttered my intention to serve as Thrisk's chieftain. Rothman's spirit answered, granting my his blessing. And I returned to talk to Snowsong. Snowsong has named me chieftain of Thrisk. The position is permanent, and I must serve it until I die. Savinja has offered to serve as my advisor and second in command, and will take care of all the Mead Hall matters in my absence. Alright, well, that right there is the quest in all of its glory. I don't know if the Sanctuary and the Frost Shield are permanent. It'd be nice if it is, though. I mean, so, let's see up here. Did we get a thing named after us? No. Right here. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know if this is ours or not, so. Yeah, this is ours. So you also get the sword Clanbringer. Not really sure if it's good or not, but it is a rare item, or a unique item, so this is how you get it if you want it, but there it is. And yeah, so that is going to conclude this special episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy knowing how to get the Severed Nord leg, where you can beat people with a leg. But if you're a mace wielder, I think it's mace fighting. Let's see, inventory. Blunt weapon, yep, one-handed. It's not that powerful, only weight of 5 though, and it's pretty funny to use. So there you go. There you have it for this episode, though. If you I hope you enjoyed this little special edition episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. So, yep, see you then.